What is going on, everybody? How we doing today? Hope you can hear me. Try not to scream here. You know what? I will go ahead and I will turn this up just a little bit. I've been trying to work on my I've been trying to work on my audio lately, right? And I've got it down for videos, but for streams, my audio is still a little bit screwed up. Um, what is going on? All right. Hope we're all doing good. If I seem a little off today, it's because I am. Like 45 minutes ago, I got a migraine. Literally, I set up this stream and then I got a migraine like right after. I set up the stream, I got a migraine right after, and I had to sleep that off. Not even sleep it off. I haven't slept. So I'm just like I'm all over the place. Um, in addition to that, I was in the middle of cooking my dinner, right? I didn't know what to do for dinner tonight, so I got another fucking frozen pizza. The shits. Give me one moment. Oh no. It's right here. So I'm gonna be munching on that. All right. Um, I apologize. First little, first little, first little bit of the stream is gonna be a little weird. All right. I'm gonna try and get into a groove. Man. So today we're gonna be playing a game. It's called America's Army, and I believe it's called America's Army Proving Grounds. There's a series by the United States government, right? Specifically the U.S. Army, that was specifically designed to recruit people to the Army. And it was called, um, I literally just forgot the name of it, even though I said it 2 seconds ago. Like I said, it's gonna be a little weird to start off with. I gotta, I gotta kind of get back into a groove. Not even get back into a groove. I have to get into a groove in the most general sense. Um, America's Army is what it is called. America's Army. Specifically, America's Army Proving Grounds. Okay, and I will hit the screen cap one for you. America's Army Proving Grounds, as you can see right there. And I don't know what to expect from this. I have not played it. I found out about it and I was like, oh, that'd be good to stream. Um, it would be nice. It would be nice to be able to find the other ones because Proving Grounds is a more recent one, to my understanding. Geez, tons of people sent messages out of nowhere. Um, Proving Grounds, right? Seems to be a more recent one. What I would like to do is play the original one or the original ones because it seems like an interesting. It seems like an interesting game. Anyway, America's Army is fun as hell. Have you ever played the game Squad? No, I have not played the game Squad. Um, sorry, sorry. I almost canceled the stream, but I was like, no, no, fuck it. I gotta do this. If I have a routine, I feel shitty if I miss the routine. So, like I said, just give me like another 5 to 10 minutes to get my shit together. All right. And it'll be all good. I'm just trying to scarf down some poop. Jack 'em up, kid. Thank you so much for the $10, man. Kill like crazy. I just got here. What are we playing? We are playing America's Army Proving Grounds. But first, we're gonna go ahead. All right. I hit up React simply to make sure that he was gonna upload them. There was a boxing guy earlier today in the tank, and he worked a little bit with Bert. We'll look at that a little bit, but then I saw a screenshot of what appeared to be his attempt at a rear naked choke, which implies that he actually gave like a lesson in either grappling or more likely self-defense, because when somebody shows you how to do a rear naked choke standing up, right? When somebody does that, you can usually tell that it's somebody who fancies themselves to be some kind of self-defense expert or something like that. And the reason why is because in jiu-jitsu, there are standing submissions. Obviously, you can hit them, but nobody ever practices them because they are so low percentage that there's really no reason for you there's no reason to do it, right? Um, excuse me. And because of that, I want to take a look at that, right? I want to take a look at that. Plus, the rear naked choke itself looked absolutely fucking awful. If I'm just being honest here, it looked absolutely awful. It's a Friday, so I can have regular Coke again. All right, just give me a second. I got a couple more slices. Actually, I got like 4 slices. All right. Give me 1 second, and I will pull that up. Okay. Sorry, 1 sec. Okay. Sticker mule boxing coach conducts an impromptu self-defense lesson. Oh man, that's crazy. So, if it wasn't obvious, no, I am not the one in the sticker mule costume. I am not the sticker mule guy. I have no idea who that is. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. Um, but whoever it is, I hope it's somebody who's going to be fun. I hope it's going to be someone who's fun, right? I hope it's going to be someone who's fun. Um, I mean, if they even reveal who it is, right? Like they did that last season with the Swamp Man type thing, the dude in the ghillie suit. That was Brian. They brought Brian back for the finale. Um, so that was cool. I'm curious who the person in the sticker mule thing is gonna be. But just give me a second. Let me eat a coat. You know what? Fuck it. Actually, wait in case. Mm. No, I don't think it's Frank Tankhill. I don't think that's Frank. Again, like I said, sorry. I'm I'm all fucked up. I gotta set it all up. So right now, because my headphones broke, so I have to see if I can get my earbuds to work. What's going on, the Obi Kobe? Mizzy about to get kicked? Yeah, I had a feeling. I had it. I done had a feeling. I done had a feeling. Um, hmm. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna be forced to use my I'm gonna be forced to use my headset, and I don't like using my headset. The thing's fucking annoying. So I'm gonna try one more thing, and then I will be good to go. All right, perfect. Yes, that should be good. Let's go ahead and test this out. Make sure you guys can hear it. Yeah, it's looking like you guys can't hear, so I will have to see if I can mess around with that as well. I'm gonna like I said, if it this is going terrible because I'm all just like but it is what it is. You know. Yeah, no. I think I know what I have to do. I think I know what I have to do. Sorry, I want you guys to be able to hear this, right? I want you guys to be able to hear this, right? And right now you can't hear anything. You know, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna have to mess around with the audio just a little bit. All right. Desktop audio. Yes, should be good. See, it seems like it's not working the way it needs to.
Like they had to recall all the cars
Okay.
across the country to
All right.
like.
You guys should be able to hear that. You guys should be able to hear that. Okay. Now, so the background, right? These guys work for Sticker Mule apparently, and I don't know if one of them works for Sticker Mule and is a boxing coach, or if it just straight up says right here Sticker Mule boxing coach. I don't know if Sticker Mule has a boxing coach. That'd be pretty crazy if they did, but I am going to go ahead. All right, it's 33 minutes. We aren't going to watch through every little bit of this. We'll skip around to see what we can do in terms of paying attention, or not paying attention, but picking up things from this self-defense lesson, this fish tank self-defense lesson. So yeah, I don't know anything about this guy. Like, I don't know his name. I don't know where they're from other than Sticker Mule. So you know, that's that. I guess we're going to I guess we're gonna see. So sorry. Again, I'm trying to make sure I'm trying to make sure my audio is like not all fucked up. But we'll go ahead, we'll hit play.
Centers, and people did drone flights over their lots, and it was like
Cybertruck. Bert looked too fucking small.
Yeah, this is what we go through with training. With the gym owner, Stephen New Anthony, trained through the years. Tyson, you know, not saying gym, we train. That was easy on him. We train harder than that. We go for about an hour straight. Push-ups, everything.
Boy, you get a little sweat coming on him out there.
Right? Yeah.
It looks easy, but it isn't.
Yeah, I trained Steve too. Steve trained. Anthony was 4-0, 4 knockouts. He lost his last fight. He did good 4 knockouts. So, and he couldn't fight. He was like a girl at first. So it took about 10 years. I got him good. He was knocking people out. Put him in the hospital 15 days. You know.
oh shoot.
So yeah, he's tough. He's really tough, you guys. So everybody doing good? Everybody ready?
We're good, we're ready.
All right.
I might have to switch to these because it's going on and off for me. It's going on and off for me. Whoever that is has Frank's build. You're talking about the Sticker Mule? Yeah. I mean, I think he's a little bit tall, right? I think he's a little bit tall to be me specifically. People were saying, "Oh, dude, I think it might be Scott. Oh, dude." It was not. Obviously, it was not. bro. All right. I hate that I have to use this thing. I can't stand this thing, but well, what you gonna do? All right, I'll go default, but then I have to.
I don't know.
Okay.
We're not the man with the
Just
plan.
hang out.
Okay, all right.
We don't know what are told to do, so we don't know. Yeah, we just.
So far this guy has he's talked about something to do with, like, I don't know if it was himself or somebody he was training, but you know, he just talked about a guy. Apparently he's had 4 pro fights, or he had 4 pro fights, so that's cool. But you know, boxing doesn't mean that you're a self-defense expert. You're definitely a lot better off, right? You're definitely a lot better off as a boxer than somebody who doesn't have any training at all. But like I said a little bit earlier, I thought I saw a rear naked choke this guy tried to apply, and he seems like a nice guy. I don't want to shit on him too much, but after seeing that rear naked choke, I was like, oh, I have to look at this. I have to fucking look at this, dude. Anyway.
It's work, right? It's work. People don't think boxing is that much of a hard sport. The training is hard. I've had people come in and say, I can do it. Cross runners, they come in, I put them in the ring for like the box with me, spar, light on them, let them hit me, beat me up, and a minute and a half, they're on the canvas.
Fucking out of breath.
No oxygen at all. No oxygen at all. Yeah. Gone.
Oh, you should have seen that.
Yeah, gone. You know, so but it's good. We teach them boxing and everything there.
You know what's funny? Nifty actually looks a lot better with the makeup on. Like, she looks markedly better. You know, if she would not have that hair, and if she would take care of herself a little bit better, I think she'd actually be pretty good looking. But anyway, right now they're kind of just bullshitting around. And I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to skip forward. It seems like he's starting to explain something here, so we will play there.
So that too. It's good. What else? And anybody knows here, self-defense, especially women, talking women, if some guy grabs you here or here, how do you get away from it? We know an easier way? I'm right here. Your arm will fold.
If some guy daps you up and then doesn't let you go, or if somebody decides they're gonna put their fist here, it's not gonna work like that. If somebody is able to grab you here, chances are they're not just holding you, and even if they are, you're not gonna be able to like smash down on their arm and get them to escape, right, or get yourself to escape. When I said he's not just going to be holding you, what I mean is he's going to grab you and he's going to start pushing you or pulling you or doing whatever he's trying to do. So you're going to need the presence of mind to be able to do something in that situation. And just sitting here and doing that, especially if you're a girl like Nifty or even Mizzy or any of these girls right here, that's not really going to work out very well. That's not how that works. If you want to see how hard breaking grips are, take a look at Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or Judo or something like that. When somebody grabs a grip, it is the hardest thing to try and break that grip. What you have to do, one of the ways you can do it is you go one, right? You grab, and then you use the other hand to grab the other side. So you now have 2 hands. Then what you have to do, you know, pretend I'm grabbing someone's arm right now. I'd have to press my knuckles into their wrist in order to I don't think isolate is the proper word, but in order to apply pressure to it, right? And then from there, rip as hard as you can, right? Breaking grips is not that easy, is kind of what I'm trying to say. So that would not work out the way that you want to, you know?
Right away. Was that easy? They're trying to push me aside. You know, because if she goes the other way.
You see, notice, right? And again, this guy seems like a nice guy. Like I bet I'd really like being around him. But just real quick, right? Listen to what he just said a second ago.
Your arm will fold right away. Was that easy? They're trying to push me aside. You know, because
he said something about like, was that easy, or that was easy, or it was that easy. It wouldn't be that easy because it wouldn't work. You know, it's really hard to get someone's arm to bend, specifically when they're like tensing it up like that. You know, it's not something that's easy to do, especially with what Mizzy was just doing to that guy right there.
If she goes the other way trying to push me aside or out like this, I can just grab her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay? And she's mine. Done. You're toast.
Yeah.
So you better.
See, even that's a little bit weird because there's worse things you could do in a street fight than if somebody was to grab a grip, you also grab a grip. There's worse things you can do. And again, I refer back to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, where I'll be the first one to be like, oh, no, Jiu-Jitsu sucks for a real fight, but it doesn't completely suck for a real fight. There are some really good aspects of Jiu-Jitsu, and then even if something's not really good in terms of a street fight, there is still an applicability that makes it not the worst decision that you could ever make, right? So again, it's a boxer who I'm sure he knows what he's talking about with boxing, who is now trying to think that because he's boxing or because he's a boxer or I don't know, maybe he spent some time in the military. There's a military vibe that I get from this guy. Maybe they taught him some McMap or something like that, and because of that he thinks that he knows more than he does, you know.
Okay? And she's mine. Done. You're toast.
Yeah.
So you better go the opposite way, move out, or
And
take the hand
and
down.
and again, even trying to do that, just trying to pull the arm down like that,
Hit me with the elbow.
no.
Is that easier? Hand
I don't
down.
know what the hell that was.
No.
I don't.
That person's done. And then ladies get
Look at
strong,
these two.
legs
Holy
and
shit.
Pow.
Again, right?
Hit me with the elbow.
Like what is going on here? Where is the leverage? Where is the thing that's keeping either of them from just pulling away from each other immediately?
Is that easier? Hand down. No. Done. Person's done. And then ladies get stronger legs than men. Pow. Pow. You know, when then you hit the knee, I worked in law enforcement plus corrections. And a guy was choking a guard, he had his tongue.
Oh, you see that's where this guy learned all this from. Then it's law enforcement and corrections. I've made a couple of videos about how cops don't know how to fight. You can check those out if you're really interested. And I forget exactly what they're called, but if you search my channel for cops or police or something like that, you'll be able to see. Most cop combatives bullshit is just that, bullshit. It doesn't actually work. And it's stuff that dudes walk around and they think that they know how to protect themselves, but the fact of the matter is most of the time people aren't getting attacked. So it's kind of a thing where it's like you never have the ability to actually test what is going on. So instead of just assuming, oh, this is untested, I should probably not share it around, people think, oh, well, I was told that it works by somebody else. Did they test it? I'm sure they did, and if not, well, then I'm sure somebody did at some point. Maybe the guy who taught it to them tested it. I don't know. And you get weird stuff like this,
Tongue hanging out, he was about dead. So I'm calling control, open the door, they wouldn't. So when they found the door, I got in, and I caught him here. I put that knee to the back. So if you ladies got stronger knees than men, if you kick, you're gonna stop that opponent. You're gonna stop.
Wow, this mule sauce has a kick. Probably the best everyday hot sauce I've had.
This mule sauce has a
Thanks,
kick.
Sticker Mule. Wah! Ass sauce, eh?
Yo, the hot sauce is fire.
Should've brought some more hot sauce.
Yeah, and I thought it was a joke. That's true.
No, we should've brought some more to the guy. You could've brought cases. I got cases in the back at the warehouse. Yeah. Oh, you got some? What's this?
They're talking about nothing right now.
No, you see.
Oh, okay, all right, okay.
Another thing, remember, brother. Let me show you got something. When you throw a punch, I hit my hand here. Now you see him, right? All the ladies, everybody see this right now? He's hitting my
Dude,
hand.
who's that talking in the background? I can't hear what this guy's trying to show.
Hit my hand. Okay, hit it again. What happened? He left his. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. No, but I said I didn't mean like in real life. That would have been like.
He threw this and left this open. I drop. So what you have to do is you got to do this. When you throw a punch, a lady can do it. Throw the punch. But listen, put your chin to the shoulder. You guys understand what I'm saying now? Yeah. I'll try to get ready. Chin. See that?
See, this is not incorrect.
Do you understand this? It's science. It's so.
My sensors show your heart rate has gone up significantly.
Okay, but girls
Your face
swing
is
at you like
flushed.
this.
Curious.
If you just block through that chin. We train and we.
See, like he's not incorrect here, right? And this is where his boxing actually does come into play, right? When you throw punches, you want to tuck your chin here, not into here, not into here. You don't want your chin tucked in here. You want your chin tucked just in general. And when you throw, right, this comes up here. Same thing with the cross. It comes up here. You don't literally tuck your chin in like that. That's a little bit weird. That's a little bit weird. But he's not completely and totally wrong about that. And it's like I said, I feel like this guy does know boxing. Obviously, I saw a little bit of what he was doing with Bert, not all of it, but I could tell he knew what it was when it came to boxing. Now, the flip side of that is that you're not just going to show that to somebody once and then when they get into a fight, especially one that they weren't prepared for, they're just going to be able to do it. You have to train that for weeks and weeks and months and months and months is what you have to do with that. So showing that to them, like, spreading information is not a bad thing, but it was almost pointless even showing that to them because they're not going to remember this. Even if they hold on to that, even if they're like, yo, I really, 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 really need to remember this, and they do remember it, when it comes time to fight, they're not going to do it because they're not going to have the presence of mind in the middle of a fight to go, to do that. It's just not going to work out, right?
And they block that. So that's to help you so nobody tags you in the chin and knocks you out. So all you gotta do is do that. You do just do that. Just do that, Like just that's it. Just do that. Simple, see that? Yeah. You try to get ready to do it. I can't hit him.
Alright, again.
That punch, when you throw the punch should be like this. See my chin is? So I'm gonna catch him, he can't catch me. So now the trick is when I throw this and he tries to bring that arm out, bam. So I catch him up top. I
That's a great fucking rib shot.
Yeah. I break.
So yeah, I mean, he's throwing a hook to the liver there, and I mean, the way he showed it was a little bit weird. But again, that's legit, I'm not gonna shit on this guy when there's nothing to shit on, not that I'm even shitting on him in the first place. But you get the idea of what I'm trying to say.
I'll break. First we'll break the ribs. Be done. A girl can hit this way, that way, and I had inmates in there probably like twice Steve tries. I used to work, the hardest inmate tier in the gym, in the jail. So the way I would get the guy down, the guy was coming at me, I'm coming at me like this. First I move his arm like this out of the way, right? Just move it. I parry it. And then he turns back around, hit him there, you hit somebody here, that disables him for about like 3 to 4 seconds. Oh, wow. Oh yeah, people don't know that.
That didn't happen. That didn't fucking happen.
You catch them there, just open the head, just.
I parried the arm out of the way, and then no, I'm sorry, dude. That didn't happen.
Bow. Right under the neck. Yeah, just catch it. It is a stunner. What I do, I stun that big guy, and then I take him down and lock him up. When he comes back, what happened? He's in handcuffs. So that's another thing to help you to save your life. Catch him in the shoulder. Catch him there. Women just kick. You get that power. He's grabbing you like here. Kick. Kick. And that'll help you get out.
See, even that, if somebody's in range to grab you, whether it's by the shirt or like if it's a tie plum, they take their hands, they put it here and they pull down, you're not going to have the room to kick. There's like one way that you can kick in a tie clinch, and it's not going to be a way that gets him away from you. You can throw a roundhouse kick in a tie clinch, right? You can throw like a low kick. You can push off into a midsection or a high kick, but you're not going to actually hit somebody for real with a real hard kick when they're in that range. It's just not going to happen,
Good balance that, Let's just show you something we teach the kids in the gym from bullies and stuff like that, and I help the kids out to save their life. And sometimes kids get bullied, they don't know what to do. So I show them what to do to protect themselves. Not really as far as strike back. If I teach them to strike, I teach them to strike backing up. Just strike backing up. going forward means you're still progressive and you want to still engage in a fight with that person. So they're going to get even more upset. So if you strike backing up while you're moving, they're most likely to leave you alone once they can't get you. You know?
Aw, how sweet, Mr. Mule. How sweet. What this guy's saying right now, this is something that happens with a lot of self-defense guru type guys. And even I have fallen victim to this, right? We tend to overthink what we're doing and we try to make sure that we're doing things legally, right? Because it's not really a good look and you don't want to open yourself up to liability by being like, yeah, dude, if somebody looks at you wrong, just hit them in the face, right? You don't want to be doing something like that. But what this guy is doing right now is this weird psychology thing that is not going to work, you know? If somebody's coming at you to a point which necessitates you throwing punches at them, you shouldn't be worried about whether or not they're going to be angry about that, right? You're trying to hit them in the head. Of course they're going to not like that. What it really comes down to is you have to be able to put somebody down as quickly as you possibly can. And there is risk with that. There is risk with that. And you should always try to mitigate the risk. But moving backwards while striking like that, maybe in a boxing match that works out. Even in an MMA fight, in a kickboxing match, right? And I'm not saying it's a bad skill to have in a real fight, in a street fight. I'm not saying it's a bad skill to have. However, making that like a key piece of your little system, I don't know about that. You know, I don't know about that. Because even there, it's like, what if Mr. Mule came at him and he started throwing punches? Look at what's right behind him. He's gonna back right into the brick wall. Either that or what's his face, Jeff over here, or maybe Nifty or something like that, right? It's just not a good situation. You want to move forward in many cases, to tell you the truth. You want to move forward because there's a few different reasons, but the main one that I'm going to tell you about right this second is if Mr. Sticker Mule over here is trying to throw punches and he's reaching back and throwing these big ass punches, these wide looping punches, if you are at the end of that punch, it's going to hurt a lot more and it's going to have the potential to break something on you a lot more. When you get in closer, though, if he wants to hit you, he can't load up and throw that long, looping, powerful blow anymore. If he's going to hit you, he has to be okay with just trying to hit you from that distance. And this is something that I talked about in my 5,000 subscribers special. I did a special where I went through an online course that I'm working on for, for street fighting. And I talk a little bit about the importance of crowding somebody. So yeah, it's this guy has good intentions. This guy has good intentions. He just doesn't really know, you know? Tank Hill says Rizzer Mule. Nah, that's not Frank. That's not Frank.
Other than that, anything you ask me, just let me know.
Cool. Yeah. Are we fighting or something? Why are we running to fight right now?
I'm just showing you this. I just had a habit. Every time I go to the schools, I still go around an event. I see people there, and I just give them some additives to help them out through life. It may help. It may help one of your relatives.
Some additives.
Nephew could be getting bullied, and you show them some of these stuff I just showed you. It's gonna help them.
What about if you're already on the ground?
If you what now?
Like if you're already down, how can you, what are some things that you can do to
Very good question, Mizzy.
Now, if you're down, you
Back with your knees pretty much,
yes,
right?
yes, sir. Yes, you see what you just said?
Just kick it out.
If he's down, somebody lay down here. Okay, now he's down. Now he's down, right? So
Is it cool if we run back this whole seminar?
oh yes, oh yes.
Is it cool if we run back this whole seminar? Holy fuck, dude. Okay. All right. I'm not sure if he actually runs the whole thing back, right?
If you are throwing this jab at me, and what I say with your chin, what do you do with your chin? Okay, if you don't use your chin, then you're gonna get hit. So when you're throwing this out.
Okay, we already know that. We already know that. Okay, yeah. So here we have the ground game.
Say this, lay down here, your back right there, here. Okay, put it on here. Right here, turn right around. Right here. Now, if he's down like this, he's down. So I can stomp. Now, I can stomp him. So when
Yeah,
you
he's just gonna let you.
With this leg too. Ow! See? He kicks that knee, that's one thing. Now, and the other thing, keep his hands up and scoot back away, keep scoot back. You understand? See? You got that, if you're down. This is what you do to protect yourself until you get to a point, roll and discard, go.
Okay, so this is interesting because like he's halfway there. He's like halfway there. Okay, so when he talked about kicking the knee, right? There's a move called a technical stand up. Okay, it is fundamental jujitsu. It's one of the first things you learn, and it includes kicking at the knee. In sport jujitsu, you're not allowed to actually kick, right? So what you do instead is you take your, if this was my foot, pretend it's my foot, and this is the guy's leg. You would take it, place it there, and then push off, right? You would technical stand up after you push off, but when you stand up, you're not gonna like get to your hands and knees and then stand up from there. You're gonna push off, and then you're gonna hit the technical stand up in a special way, a certain way, right? I can show you the technical stand up after this, but then, right, talking about
and scoot back away, keep scoot back. You understand?
right? That right there is similar to shrimping, right? Shrimping is the way you move around on the ground in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, right? And in fact, you know what? I think I'll just show this to you. I think I'll just show it to you, right? Give me 1 second. I'm going to show you the technical stand-up, okay? So, right, this guy, he's going to get down on the ground.
How did I do that? If I'm on the ground, my right hand is posted, I'm going to extract my right leg. Right hand, right leg. Maybe do a little bit of a kick, keep them away from me, and I'm lifting my hip off the floor, switching my body, keeping my hand in front of my face, putting my foot behind me, and then I'm up.
You see what I'm talking about with that kick? Like, that kick was not the worst idea in the world. However, just kicking to kick is kind of a weird thing. You should kick and then technical stand up. So the guy was on the right track. He just didn't go far enough, and it's probably because he doesn't actually know the technical stand up. Now, as opposed to shrimping, right?
What I want to start is bringing my heels close to my bottom. By allowing my heels to come to my bottom, it allows me to lift my hips up and turn to either my left or my right shoulder. Now, whichever shoulder I start on, I have 3 contact points, shoulder and both feet. Now, my top leg, I'm going to drive off, bringing my hips behind me, creating space between myself and another person. I go back to my opposite position, right side now, take my hips, place behind me, pushing off my top leg.
See, this guy shrimps a little bit differently from the way that I do it. Everybody does things just a teeny tiny bit differently in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but that's the idea, right? So it's funny, like just using common sense, he was actually able to get like halfway there practically. So that's actually pretty cool to see. Good on him for that. I don't think that's the worst advice you could give somebody, but again, you're really not going too far. I wouldn't. The way Jeff was doing it, I wouldn't want to, I guess you could say, depend. I wouldn't want to depend on that kind of thing.
See, you got that, if you're down. This is what you do to protect yourself until you get to a point, roll and discard, go. Get away. You're not trying to engage, so you want to scoot, kick them, kick that leg, that knee, and then get up and run. You have, some people might want to get them some more, but as soon as you get time to get away, go. All right?
Look at that, a fetal fucking position.
Yeah, fetal position is bad because you're in the fetal, if you're in the fetal position, I'm gonna stop.
When you're trying to save yourself.
You don't want to stay the victim.
Oh, wait.
And another thing I'm gonna show you guys right quick.
Oh, okay.
I'll take you.
Thanks.
Okay. Now, what she's gonna do is, now, if we was boxing and I swung overhand right, so normally she would duck. You would duck. Okay, now Wrong. I'll do it again. Wrong. Let me show you why. I'll do it
Wrong, you fucking idiot.
again. Watch this. Go. You understand what I'm saying? When she ducks, she duck like this, facing me. So now you see what's coming. You can move. There you go. And swing. And I can't grab her down. So if anybody goes like this and duck from a fight, wrong. Do not have a hoodie on. The hoodie they grab, you over your head, and the girl was gonna. I seen girls wham.
That's not how that's gonna work, you know. For one thing, bobbing and weaving is fundamental boxing, and everybody does things a little bit differently. Everybody does things a teeny tiny bit differently, right? But there's multiple ways you can move. You can move side to side, right? You can go slipping, meaning you see the difference between side to side. This is just side to side. Slipping is here, right? And then you can go under, right? Here. The idea that somebody's gonna throw an overhand and then stop that overhand in enough time as to where they're gonna try and frame off the back of your head, that's not how that's gonna work, right? That's not how that works. Somebody could try and fake, and then when you're like, oh, okay, then they could go for it. But the thing is, somebody could fake and then do it the way, and then when you do it the way this guy is showing you by just coming here, he could end up getting walloped, right? You could see someone who's like, oh, fake, haha, okay, I'm gonna put the hand on the head, and now I'm gonna throw. Literally the same way, both sides of that, right? So really what it comes down to is he has a stylistic way that he prefers to do things, and that's perfectly fine, and it works. And it works for him, I'm sure. But you see plenty of people who are in the upper echelons of boxing, right, today and yesterday, who, when they bob and weave, they don't just go down and up. They go here, right? A really good way to get in and out on someone, especially if they're a lefty, is to lead with your cross, right? And then duck under. Because what'll happen sometimes is someone will wait for you to throw your cross. They'll throw a hook trying to go over the cross. So you hit them with your cross, and then you go underneath the hook like that, and then you're out of there. And this is kind of the folly of talking about martial arts stuff, whether it's boxing, whether it's anything, is because you have two guys, me and this dude, who we have slightly different ways of doing things. And he is calling the way that I do things wrong, even though I learned it from people who are a lot better than both of us. I learned how to bob and weave by watching dudes who are a lot more accomplished in the sport than both myself and him. So it's a situation where it's like, at what point do we just understand that fighting is a dangerous thing and you're probably going to get hit? And if you're just focused on this idea of, oh, I'm never going to get hit, I can't get hit, if I do it this way, it's wrong, and I'm going to get hit. If we're going to focus on that, then we're just going to shoot ourselves in the foot, right? I guarantee you, if this dude's fighter, if he was training a fighter and that dude ducked under a hook that way, right, I guarantee you he probably wouldn't have an issue with it. He'd be like, oh, good, my guy didn't get hit, right? But right now, because he's trying to teach people stuff, he's trying to show people that he knows stuff, he's calling it wrong. And it's just, you know, it's just weird. It's just weird.
So again, if I'm swinging, and then swing. Ready?
Okay, okay.
Duck, now swing. Bang, there you go.
You got it.
Look at your opponent. Always look at your opponent so you know where to go. A lot of people swing, they close their eyes. Don't ever do that. What are you doing? Swing and look at your opponent. So if something's coming at you, you can defend it. Or you can move away from it. Yeah. You can see the punch moving at you, but you know what I mean? They try to do what? We also teach a lot of stuff with punch knee. Punch, knee.
Dude, this is crazy, bro. This is hilarious, bro. Holy shit, hell yeah. That really is the Rizzer Mule.
What does that mean? Go ahead. Bang, bang. Hit me right here.
Like, with my knee?
Yep. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Hard.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just, hold on. I just want to see, does he show how to throw the knee here?
Go into the punch, knee. Punch,
Oh, okay.
punch, knee. Punch, go into the punch. Good. Do
I'm trying to see if he figures out not figures out, but I'm trying to see where he throws the knee, because I already have an issue with how Mizzy was throwing that knee, and I'm gonna tell you guys what it is, right? Oh, whoopsies.
And go do work. So I hope that helps you guys with those things, those tactics. They're good. We also teach a lot of stuff with MMA. Same thing. Go into the punch, knee, punch, knee, punch, knee. Throw 2 punches and knee. Yeah. Knee to the gut. We'll try it. Come here. Throw 2 punches at me. Go ahead. Bang, bang. Hit me right here.
Like, with my knee?
Yep. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it.
So first off, it's not knee to the gut, it's knee to the solar plexus. All right. So what he's saying right now is you should throw the knee around here. You want to throw it here. All right. I'm actually gonna get up off my fat ass and I'm gonna show you guys this one, because it's probably better that I show it to you, right? Turning on the light so you guys can see a little bit better. So when it comes to a knee, right? My shoes are in the way. I don't want to just come up like this, all right? The reason I don't do that is because whatever I do, I want to drive the force into what I'm hitting, okay? And the angle that the knee is taking is diagonal up, okay? So basically, if this is the solar plexus and this is the knee, I'm hitting like that. And that's not going to drive the force directly into where I'm trying to hit. And because of that, it's not going to hurt as bad, right? Now, what I want to do instead, depending on the situation anyway, I'm not saying you'll never come straight up with a knee, right? But if I'm going to go jab cross and then a spearing knee, I'm going to want it to be jab cross and then up and out, right? Either that, or if I want to put a pause in between the two, I can go jab cross and then there. So I don't know if you notice, right? I'll show you the difference from a side view, right? This guy is going up like that. What you want to do is go up and out like that. So even that is like, again, this guy knows just enough, right? This guy knows just enough as to where it's like he can sound like he knows what he's talking about a few different things. This is one of the things so far that he knows a little bit more about, I guess you could say. He knows a little bit more about it. However, he doesn't know enough.
All right.
Oh, sorry.
That's what you hit. And you focus on these areas here and here. If they turn slightly here, you get the kidney.
Again, you don't focus on the lower part of the abdomen. You don't focus there. You focus on the ribs. You want to hit something that's going to break, is what you want to do. You want to hit the floating ribs. You want to hit the liver, right? And you want to hit the solar plexus. And it's funny because I don't this guy boxes and he knows quite a bit about boxing, right? And you would think that he would make that connection where it's like, okay, if I was going to punch somebody in the body, where would I want to hit them? Well, I'd want to hit them in the floating ribs. I'd want to aim for the liver. I'd want to aim for a place that might put him down. But for some reason, he's not thinking about that in terms of knees. So that is a little bit weird.
A knee to the kidney, fucking fold, they'll go down. They'll fold them down. So women, bang, bang, bang. Grab the head. Bang. You know what I mean? Bag off. Or if they're a little gal, keep punching till they go down. You know? So those tactics, hope they can help you guys in life somewhere along the line. If you use them.
Hey, coach, is there a way you can teach Mizzy how to block punches with her gigantic legs?
Oh, let's see. Yes, I
How rude. And again, going back to this guy's whole I'm a self-defense guy shtick, he's simultaneously teaching people to disengage from fights while also engaging in fights. And again, that's where a lot of self-defense guys bite themselves in the ass, is because they're sitting here and they're like, well, I don't want to tell people to get into fights. That would be bad. But I also want to use what I know to help people not get hurt if they're in the middle of a fight. So it's this weird catch-22. It's this weird doublethink thing where it's like, don't ever get into a fight. You don't want to fight. You don't want to engage in a fight. But also, here's how you engage in a fight. But don't engage in a fight. It's like me personally, I tell people, yo, don't get into a fight, avoid it at all costs. But if it's time to go, it's time to go. And you got to do what you got to do. Obviously, stay within what is legal in your jurisdiction, all right? Or whatever it is, your locale, all right? Stay within what is legal in there. But if it's time to go and it's within if it's within the law, hey, go for it. Go for it, right? Is there a fighting technique where you actually bite someone in the ass? Do you know it? That's you have to pay me to teach those kinds of techniques, and I don't think you have enough money, Hi Ecuador.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So you're gonna she wants you to block punches. Punches. So it's called a parry. Punches are called parry. She's gonna parry my punch and then kick me with those gigantic legs. Okay. Yeah. So so here we go. I'm gonna throw this left, and she's gonna parry it, which is like this. A parry is just this. All you're doing is ready. You're moving it away and kicking. So don't practice when you're ready.
I'm gonna have to show you guys. I'm gonna have to show you guys again. So this right here, again, it's a situation where he actually is not completely and totally off, but and I'll go ahead and I'll come here for it. I'll come here for it. Unlike the knee one that I did, right? I'll come here for it. I gotta turn the light back on. Gotta turn the light back on. I don't like the light right now because I'm all fucked up because of the migraine. But so again, in this case, he's not approaching it from the way that he's supposed to, right? There's my pizza. My pizza's almost done. But you're not going to parry someone like that, right? You're going to go here, all right? It's just like a high five. It's not a slap, right? It's not a swat. It's just a high five. You're meeting the punch here, all right? And if you want to parry and then kick, what you're going to typically do is you're going to parry, step, and then kick. And when I step, I'm not going to step towards, right? I'm not going to step 45 degrees towards the person. I'm going to step 45 degrees back. So instead of going this way, I go that way. Because what's going to happen a lot of the time, if somebody is in range to punch me, that means we're no longer in range to actually kick. And because of that, if I want to kick this person, I have to create that space. This is something that Justin Gaethje does a lot. He'll work his way in with overhands, and then he'll step out and throw a kick on the way out. It's actually kind of crazy to see the way that he operates with that. But again, it's like the guy has the right idea. He just doesn't have the right technique, the right know-how, you know? And he's teaching this to people, again, thinking that they're just going to be able to do that. They're going to be able to walk away from this, and they're going to they're going to be able to replicate that under pressure. But I mean, look at this face. Look at this fucking face, right? You think Mizzy is going to be able to do this even the wrong way? She's not even going to be able to do it the wrong way. She's not going to be able to do it at all. Okay. You know, and the worst part is, like, she's going to walk away from this thinking, oh, I know how to fight now. Because that's what happens with a lot of women like this is they go to, like, a Krav Maga seminar. They spend 2 hours learning how to kick a dude in the nuts. And they're like, oh, I'm a fighter now. And it's like, oh, fucking hell, dude. What the hell, bro? Anyway.
Ready? Period. Ouch. Okay. Stay out. I got you. Oh, ouch. Okay. So that's how you block a punch. Yeah. Period. You move the punch away from your face and then use your feet, which women have stronger.
And again, this is supposed to be a boxing guy. So why does he think he's gonna parry like that? I know he knows how to parry if he knows how to box, you know? So literally all you need to do is that. Just that.
When I'm throwing the punch, you're blocking it by parrying it. Both hands flat. It's like almost like a mitt. You catch it, move it down, and throw the kick. Bam! Throw the kick and keep moving. And when you parry a punch, you can grab.
No, you can't.
You know what I'm saying? When you parry a punch,
No, you can't.
your hands are open to grab.
But I just like
No,
can.
no,
Yeah,
you can't.
Yeah, you can do, yeah.
No, she can't.
Mule kick.
No, none of that would have happened. Literally none of that would have happened. You see Jet over here, and I don't even recognize who that is. Who the hell is this? Is that Job? No, Job's right here. So who the hell is this?
Yeah, mule kick. So kick ass, it kicks ass. So if they parry you, the guy grabs you and try to twist your arm, go with it.
Go for the ball.
Go with it. Yeah, thank you. And boom, and it will drop him down. He'll drop.
Oh, you know what? That's Max. That's Max. That's Cowboy back there. But yeah, none of this would happen. None of that is ever under any circumstances going to happen.
Drop. Yeah. So that's another way you do it when you parry. You slide and grab. That's the way to get to the victim quicker. I'm not the victim. I mean the assailant that's trying to hurt you. Like she turn, let him turn you, and then bam.
No, you don't let anyone do anything.
Mule kick.
That's not what you do.
It will hurt. It will hurt. The other thing is, she can do if Missy again. If Missy swings this and misses right, she can fold it, spin back kick in the way.
What?
If she misses the punch, or she can do a spin.
No. No.
Once she figures out where that chin is, the head, when she spins, that arm, that's gonna lead right back to that.
No, Busy's not going to be able to do that. None of these people are going to be able to do that. Even this guy would not be able to do that. I'm sorry. Again, he seems like a real nice guy. I'd love to be in a room with him, just like talking to him, having a conversation. But even he's not going to be able to do that, you know? And hold on. I just want to double check too, right? Because, all right, so. Okay.
That's how you, and then you throw it, you parry by kick, bam. When you parry a punch, you can grab. Yeah, you can arm.
Sorry, we're a little bit. And it's specifically, I want to make sure my eyes didn't deceive me, because what it looked like was he threw a cross and then he spun back around after the cross. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen, right? You could, in theory, go jab and then you could hit the spinning elbow, but it's not. None of these people are going to be able to do that. Again, it's stuff you have to practice for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, dude. Years, even months, definitely years, even, right? And
turn, let him turn you, and then bam, mule kick. It will hurt. It will hurt. The other thing is this and misses.
Yeah, so this dude is telling her to throw a cross and then try and spin into a spinning elbow. That's not gonna happen. I'm sorry.
Right. That's gonna lead right back.
I just want to see him do it again.
Bam. Once she figures out where that chin is, the head, when she spins, that arm, that's gonna lead.
In addition to that, the angle that he's going at, he's not actually going to hit. He's probably, if anything, he might run into the person here, right? He might hit the person here, but that's not going to do the damage that he wants it to do. You want to hit with the elbow itself. You know, you want to go like that. You don't want to hold and then accidentally hit here, right? Even that was like a bad representation, but it depends on the angle of the elbow as you're going around.
Lead right back to that.
Let's go ahead.
He threw this and he missed. So he knows the level of it. So once again, when you come back, leave that arm like that, straight like that, spin around, spin. There you go. See? You know.
No, I'm sorry. It's just not gonna happen.
So he needs to come
Oh,
there,
okay.
down, knees. I'm gonna cut this so he can't go nowhere. So he needs to come up between here and break that cup, my cup, come in between it, here like this, and then break it. Like go up, come up. Now spread your arms. Okay, got it?
No, not spread your arms. So, issues with the tie plum. He's got his hands down here. You want the hands down here. And the reason why is because you don't want to pull him down by the neck. You want to pull him down by the head. You want their head doing this because when you pull their head down like that, it's going to end up breaking their posture. Now, regardless of how it's happening right here, I want to see something.
Like go up, come up. Now spread your arms.
Bert would not have been able to break the grip that way, right? And the reason why is because you see where his hips are? He doesn't have any leverage from where his hips are right now. What he needs to do is he needs to take his hips and get them in close. Basically go tip to tip with this guy, honestly. And then he might have the leverage as to where he can try and posture up. But then from there, I don't know about the whole, just come in here thing. I don't know if I like that. Because even if you do get there, right? he's not just going to be like, oh no, he's going to be like, oh shit. He's going to swim again, and you're going to be back to square one, right? What Bert could do instead, right? What Bert could do instead, right, is he could take one arm, go up, and grab a half plum on the back of this dude's head, and then the other one he could swim and take the half plum or the other half of the full Thai plum, and he could pull down like this. So now the situation's been reversed.
And then break it. Like,
Bert, Archetype 11 says Bert wishes he was tip to tip with that guy. Probably.
go up, come up. Now spread your arms. Okay, you got it? Then throw an elbow of his own where he's in there. Bang, bang. Then move on.
Hold on. You guys see who walks into frame down there?
And break that cuff, my cuff. Come in between the here like this, and then break it. Like go up, come up. Now spread your arms. Okay, you got it? Then throw an elbow of his own where he's in there. Bang.
Ah, there he is.
Oh, he's deadly.
Our boy Wizard Mule.
The technology gets assault after you defend yourself. Assault, defend. If you can, try not to do assault, try to get away. You want to wound them enough to move out of get away. Because we don't know what they're going to grab after, a knife, something else. Knives, I do that too. Teacher take a knife from somebody, gun. I took guns from people. Same thing, you know. It's the same.
Did he say he took guns from people? Hold on. I wasn't listening to this. My wife came in and distracted me. It's her fault. But yeah, so I want to listen to that again. Is he talking about guns and knives right now?
To do assault, try to get away. You want to wound them enough to move out of get away. Because we don't know what they're going to grab after, a knife, something else. Knives, I do that too. Teacher take a knife from somebody, gun. I took guns from people. Same thing, you know. It's the same movement. If the guy's, like he said, he's up here and he's coming down, same thing.
Oh man.
Move way easy.
Oh man. Oh man. Hold on. Hold on, man. Look at this.
If the guy's, like he said, he's up here and he's coming down, same thing.
At best, he just got stabbed in the arm. At best, he just got stabbed in the arm. At best. All right. At worst, that did not happen. That did not work at all. It didn't work at all. You know, that is bonkers, bro.
Move away. You can move away easy. You know, he's coming down with that knife. You can stop it with a cross. I can stop it here. He's coming down. He's coming down with the knife again. Go. See? Now I got it. Again, same thing here. You know, he's mine.
So, right there, that arm lock is bullshit. I guess going here and then trying to catch is probably a little bit better than the idea of just, haha, I'm gonna come here. But I still don't think it would work. And then the reason why I don't think it would work is because, for one thing, you're not just gonna catch someone like that. But then for another thing, knife attacks are brutal, man. It's not just one overhead stab. It's like multiple dudes that are really in that headspace where they're like, nah, I'm gonna stab this person. They're not just trying to stab you. Yeah. No, they're trying multiple times in multiple ways from multiple different angles. And it is messy. A knife fight is messy. I would rather have to disarm somebody with a gun than disarm somebody with a knife, you know? The only time I would ever even think about trying to fight somebody who has a knife is if like my wife or another family member or like a close friend that I knew couldn't run as quick as I could was close by, and I thought they might be in danger. Right, that is literally the only time I would ever do something like that. Other than that, I would not even bother. Somebody pulls a knife, hey, whatever, man, take the parking spot. I don't care, you know. But I would never want to do what this. I would never want to do this. Whatever the hell this is, that is crazy, you know.
You know, same thing. So a knife coming down at you, do a cross of that arm. Move in. I'm coming down. Move in. Oh, see, there you go. Then she stopped the knife. If she turned around and ran, the guy's gonna stab you. He's gonna stab you because you're running and he's gonna stab you in the back. That's all I have to do. They turn around and run. No, you got to defend yourself. Cross. Move in like she did. Cross. Now you got the option. Move this hand this way, slide it to grab that knife hand. Now you get, and then fold them down and then kick. You know what I'm saying? Same thing.
Not gonna happen.
You already stopped it. You moved it like you stopped it. So move, bang. Or that, or fold this and move down. You got the knife to even shove it right back in.
Here.
You know what I'm saying? You can shove it right back in. So that's some self-defense to help women, guys. You never know. It can save your life one day. It can happen. Somebody can be coming at you. with
That
something.
will never save your life. I'm
Guns the
sorry,
same
but
way.
that
You
will
grab
that
barrel.
will never
You grab that barrel.
that will
You grab
never
barrel,
save your
I
life.
carry a Glock, you know, 9mm, 15, one in the clip. So if I'm putting that gun at you like this chamber goes like this. You guys watch this chamber go. Okay, so now I'm here. She grabs that. It can't fire. It can't fire. Right, it can't. As long as she got that, it can't fire.
Well, the thing is, if there is one in the chamber, it can fire. It will fire, but the thing is, it won't cycle, meaning the spent cartridge will be stuck in the gun. So he's wrong, right? What he's thinking is that when it does fire, it won't be able to fire again unless you cycle the round that's in the chamber, right? But like right now, this honestly, this kind of reminds me of some Looney Tunes shit where it's like, oh, I'll just boom. here's oh look, there's the hole, in the gun. Boop. All right, can't get me now. That's literally some Looney Tunes tier shit. That is the craziest fucking shit that I have ever seen. Like grabbing the gun is advisable depending on the situation. And I might talk about that in a second, but just grabbing the gun like that, thinking that it's not going to be able to fire, no. These people are in so much more danger now just for that thing. Just for that. I hope and pray these people either realize this guy doesn't know what he's talking about, or they're just too scared to try it if somebody ever does pull a gun on him. I know Binks is from Miami here, you know, she might have some issues depending on what street she's on, you know. I hope and pray she never ever in a million years thinks it's a good idea when somebody's pointing a gun at you like this to just be like, hee hee. That is wow.
Right. So I can't engage. No matter how I'm trying to shoot her, I can't shoot her. And then she just bends it, keeps bending it, and punching like she's bending it until he lets go. He's got to let go sooner or later because you're punching that side. Yeah. If he's from the right, he's got to try to get out of that. So he's gonna let that gun go.
There's something really funny about seeing Sam in the background just hanging out. There's something really funny about that piece. I don't know why. It's just funny seeing small Sam, seeing Sam from a vantage point where he looks smaller than everybody else, and he's in the background, knowing that if he was in this room right now, he would be absolutely letting this dude have it. Not in like a serious way, but like he'd be fucking around. You know, he'd be fucking around is what I mean. There's just something hilarious about that to me.
Go. Or you take it this way too. You can't grab that. You grab that with that hand, and then that hand you grab his thumb. And oh yeah, see, and twist it. The gun's yours.
It's not gonna work like that. The gun is not gonna be yours.
You take that thumb and you twist it. He's dropping it. You stopping it.
You might go to the ground.
Oh, you got him. He's gonna beg you to let go. You know, you got him. You got the gun and you got the stump. So now you know he can't shoot you, so you just cranking that sucker and bring him down to his knees. You know, bring him down to his knees, and that's where you do that. So, one more thing is that, let me see, I can show you guys. The other one is when somebody got you, even it could be in a choke or something. Remember, always if you grab here and here and pull backwards. See it is? See? He's already going. Sorry about that. He's already going backwards. You lean back like this with the person to get him down. Once you
Yeah, but when are you going to be in a situation where you're going to be able to grab here and there, right? And that's the big issue with a lot of these things that people teach in self-defense seminars is when are you ever going to be in that spot in the first place, right? It's not going to happen. If you start moving in on someone, right? I'm sure he's going to do it again, right?
Grab here, nose, something. Not the mouth, because they can bite you. But pull back. I'm not going to do it again. Pull back.
Like,
and lean toward
if somebody walks around my side when I'm in the middle of an argument with them, I'm not going to think, "Oh, I'm sure they just want to keep, I'm sure they just want to continue the argument from a different vantage point." I'm going to think, "Oh, this dude's about to try something." And I at the very least, I'm going to move, right? I'm going to move. And I'm going to be like, "Yo, what the hell are you doing? Oh, get away from me." Especially if he starts reaching for my face like that, I would absolutely let him have it, right? And that's the issue, is that these guys, they sit there and they're just like, what could we do to each other? What are some things we could potentially do to each other? And because of that, they just sit there trying things that seem to work only because someone's not actually trying to resist, and they go around to seminars and they teach this stuff to people. This is not good, you know? The only time something like this would ever work is if somebody was not trying to fight. And that is one of the core issues with police and corrections officers, martial arts combatives, whatever you want to call it, is that uh, a lot of what they do is not actually for when somebody's fighting. It's when somebody's not complying quickly enough for your liking. That's really what that shit's for. And this is one of those classic things where it's like, maybe you told somebody to get down, and instead of doing it in 0.2 seconds, they did it in 0.3 seconds. So now you gotta put them on their ass and show them who's boss. It's really just like awful, you know?
Back more and more. If I do more and more, it's going
Bert,
down. So you know
Bert just splooged.
what? It's so easy. He's a big dude, but it's so easy to take a person down. And I learned all these tactics because I worked in corrections too. So I had to be able to take 400, 500 pound guys down. And max security, I work max. That's why I always work max, because I was the guy that was able to take people down quicker. You know what I mean? So, but hope that helped you guys. Anything else, my man?
I think that covers it.
Thank you.
All right, so apparently that's it, but there's still 11 more minutes to this, I guess. So let's see here, right? Let's see here. Oh man. Okay. All right.
It's like they moved. Stop them from hurting some other people. I stopped one time, like 40 guys beating the guy, and the brother was crying. They're gonna kill my brother.
This stuff might actually work against Bert.
I said, everybody move back, or you're gonna be sorry. And I think they just felt the presence. Yeah. So they just like they moved. I said, everybody here, move back. Don't touch him, pick him up, put him in the car. His mother, to this day, is one of my best friends. Works at Stick Man. I stopped the guy.
Okay.
You know, I'm not gonna do that. You know, let him go. Let's stop. Let's walk away. I've done it many times. I took guns from people in Albany.
No, he hasn't.
Gang fights. Somebody was run up on the guy, get ready to shoot him, and the guy was begging, "Don't do it, man." And they gonna shoot him.
Coach, can you demonstrate a chokehold on Bert again? I wasn't watching. What's good technique? What's bad technique?
TTS trying to. Oh man.
Okay. Okay. Now, Bert has me a chokehold. He has me a chokehold, right? So now I don't want to.
So that's not a chokehold. He's just got half of a seatbelt right now, right? A seatbelt is, you take one arm and you put it over the shoulder. You take the other arm, you come in under the shoulder, and you grab like this. You grip like that. He doesn't actually have a choke right now. And in addition to that, again, this is a very self-defense thing, right? It's not actually going by what would really happen in a fight. If you ever ended up in a standing submission with somebody, chances are you just attacked them when they weren't expecting it. You quite literally just attacked them when they did not expect anything to happen. That's what happened. And it is it's just weird to see, man.
Pull back to him. Because you're going to be able to tighten more. So what I want to do again, here again, grab, he's choking me, right? Grab. You see that?
So you're not just going to spin out of it, but he does have the right idea. You want to grab, if this is the arm that's over, you want to grab it and try and, hand fight, all right? You can pull down and then spin out of it, but you're not going to grab it and then spin out of it like that. That's not how it's going to work.
Grab the finger, grab a finger. Don't try to grab the whole arm and try to, you're choking. Grab the finger.
No, I'm not saying grabbing fingers is a bad idea. But the way Bert was right there, he had his fist closed. How are you going to grab the fingers when the fist is closed? In addition to that, the idea of grabbing the arm is to protect you from a choke if you end up in a situation like that, right? You want to grab the whole arm here, all right? Either that, or in that case, you can grab the wrist. Like I said, you can go here and basically close the wrist in this circle, and you're going to have a lot more leverage, you know?
You know, bend it. Bend it.
Try to break it.
Try to break it. And you know what I can do to get on your finger, but he's choking you, right? He's trying to get me in a chokehold. It is the wrong chokehold. The best
Again, not a
chokehold,
chokehold.
he should lock. Lock. Try to lock. Lock. But still, you know, I'm coming here.
That's not.
I'm coming like this.
That's, again, still not gonna work.
Out again.
None of that's gonna work.
Elbow. Take the elbow, snap it up, pull it up while you're moving, toward away from the choke. Don't stay like this.
I bet Vance is having flashbacks right now.
Pull up, and get out. And like you girls do with a little elbow or kick, that will help. That's how you get out of a chokehold. That's somebody has you in a chokehold like that. You know, same thing. You know, just keep going, keep moving forward, moving. You know, stop their feet.
Pull forward. They're choking you. Pull forward.
Stomp the foot. Stomp his foot. Stop that foot and break out and turn.
Yeah, stomping the foot doesn't work. It just does not work. Stomping someone's foot doesn't hurt them the way you think it will, you know?
If you turn, it's not as worse as a choke.
Especially this dude right here is wearing steel toes. You think stomping on his steel toes is really going to hurt him?
If you turn to this way, if you stay like this, they got you. Ladies, you have to turn. You have to turn. You have to turn. Wait a minute. Same thing again. A chokehold like this, and that's a real lock. You lock it.
Oh boy.
So she can't get out. But you do, yep, grab that finger.
Oh boy. Oh boy. First off, that face is priceless. Priceless. Look, a rear naked choke, you don't lock it up like this, okay? You lock it up like this. The head is in here, okay? There's a couple of different ways you can finish it. And then in addition to that, there's other versions of that choke you can do. This is like a classic rear naked choke right here, okay? You have coming here, which is like, I believe they call that a fulcrum choke. You know, you see that in like Khabib Nurmagomedov. He won the fight with Conor McGregor with that exact kind of choke. You can even finish it with one hand depending on how you do, right? If you end up getting around somebody's head and you come to here, you can close in here and you'll be able to finish the choke, right? I wouldn't advise going straight to that, but every now and again, like if I'm here and somebody grabs my arm and they pull it down here, I might try just because, like, whatever, I might as well. But like that right there is not the way you're gonna want to finish a rear naked choke, you know. And then in addition to that, again, like this dude right here, let's go ahead. He's trying to squeeze as hard as he can, as tight as he can. Even if he's squeezing this way, right? He's not just going to allow you to gently, right? He's not going to allow you to gently just pinch his pinky and then pull it off. That's not how it's going to work, right? You only have so much time in a rear naked choke that somebody's really trying to put you out with. You know, you could have anywhere between like 4 and 10 seconds before you go out, and it's crazy how quick. And it's not just like you're good, fall asleep. It's you're good. Oh, that's weird. I feel lightheaded. Oh, I feel a little weak. And then you wake up. you wake up, right? So it's just nah. It's just nah. It ain't nah.
There you go.
I'm sorry, but no.
Turn.
So strong.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, if you're
Wow. So strong. All right, Binks. Okay, Binks. We all see you, Binks. We all see you. She got it bad. She got it bad.
fighters are really strong, so a lot of them, it's hard to get out of that. The longer you're in it, the worse it is. But you gotta act quick. As soon as you feel that, okay. Another thing, you guys, reaction time is critical. Critical. Don't wait and contemplate. Oh, he's choking me. Okay, what do I do?
What about that hand? They say like trying to push your hand into a side.
And that's a really good point. Yes, you don't want to wait around and think, what do I do? But again, you have to practice, 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 and then practice some more. And then after you're done doing that, you got to practice it even more. If you're going to get to the point where you do it exactly the way you need it to be done, exactly when it needs to be done, right? And that's one of the hard parts of jujitsu is you might have a move that has 5 different like moving parts to it, and you got to get all 5 of those moving parts as perfect as you can get them before the move is going to come together. And what a lot of people, myself included, had a hard time with is we might get steps 1 through 3, and then we also might get step 5. But then step 4 is like iffy. We're man, we always forget to do it, or we forget how to do it, or there's some piece of it, right? And it's just, oh, almost broke my phone. It's not going to work out, man. It's not going to work out. You know, this dude is. It's just not going to work out. You know.
What's that?
Like if you were to have me wrap trying to get my hand to stop you from locking
No, you should be going here.
What the hell?
You should be going under here and push it
Doing
up.
that?
and get it off me.
Yeah, you just.
That's not going to work.
No, but
Yeah.
people don't think that.
Yeah, I mean, it can work, but I wouldn't do that. I'd push up. Push up, push up, push up, and turn. Push and turn. You got more power pushing and turning. And slip right out of there. Slip right out of it. Slip right out of it. Wiggle out of it. Women are real slippery. They can get out of a lot of things. They're small, they're wiggle. They can wiggle
I've
out.
been putting enough chokeholds in. I don't know.
Yeah. Points.
What? Oh boy. Oh boy. He's doing pressure points now. Again, nobody's just going to sit there and allow you to do that.
Your jawline?
Here. All right, sorry, sweetheart. But you feel that, right? Yeah. You gotta feel that.
She looks a little drunk right now.
If somebody's right in here, there's a dip. You grab that down, and he will do what you want him to do. You see it right there? I'm not gonna do it real hard, but right here, and go down.
Oh shit.
He's fine. It doesn't do
You
anything.
see that? Yeah.
He's fine.
Jeff's gonna do this to Job tomorrow. They'd try it. They'd try it on Frank. All right. So we're going over pressure points where it's like, okay, nobody's just gonna sit there and allow you to do that. So we'll skip ahead and we'll see if there's anything else that he decides he's gonna show. Right? Nah, he's just doing a bunch of talking right now.
Should know that
I'm just curious what he's talking about.
there's always another way. Sometimes it seems like it's not, but in 4 years I never had to use my gun. So that's another thing. I never used it. Stop people without using the gun. So you don't have to use that gun. I mean, what's that?
De-escalate the situation.
Yeah, de-escalate. That's what we want to do. And the public pays officers. So why are you there to kill somebody that's paying your payment?
I seen him.
But you see cops walk around. There's some that, oh yeah, I'm there, so I'm paying. All right, what do we like? You know, they want to play bad, but that's no way to be. Yeah. You know, I think but there are great cops out there. I got good cops that are good. A lot of cops are good. So not every cop is bad. Just some don't think the way they should. Yeah. You always should think before you speak too. Always think before you speak. You know, knowledge comes before wisdom. Always, and you'll get a lot further in life by knowledge of something before you say something. When you've been around your sister or your brother, somebody say you know, or say something, you dirty word.
All right.
And
Okay.
you regret it later.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, look, I think this guy has good intentions. I think he has good intentions. However, with that said, he doesn't actually know anything about like what he's supposed to be doing. It's just the reality of the situation. It's the reality of the situation. Nothing against him, but I will say everybody in that house who was present for that and actually thinks that it's worth it to listen to, they are now a lot. They're a lot worse off. They are quite a bit worse off now, especially relating to that gun and knife stuff. That is real dangerous. Real dangerous. So, yeah. I hope they really actually pull off more fish like a new show kind of Famous House, but it's just all the old contestants. Would be so dope seeing Scott twerk with Letty again. When did I twerk with Letty? I don't remember twerking with Letty. Yeah, no, I'm not coming in for this season, guys. You know, I'm not you know, as much as I would love to, I'm not coming in for this season. It's just not gonna happen. I asked Sam. Actually, I'll be honest with you. On Wednesday, right? On Wednesday, I had a conversation with Sam, and he officially told me that I would not be in for this season. He said that season 4 or season 5, something like that, is when I'd probably end up being back. But they also did say that I was supposed to be on every season anyway. So, things change. Things changed for this season, and things do change. So even though I would love to be a part of Fish Tag, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see in the future. Um, but yeah, so that was something. That was something. I still want to keep talking about that, but I'm like, I don't know if I should, man. I don't know if I should. Well, it's not even that I don't know if I should. It's just that I'm like, I don't know what to say. Is really it. Too bad. Too bad you couldn't come in as a plant. Yeah, like that is one thing that I would like to do. I'd like to branch out into doing something like that. Obviously, I don't mind going in there and holding pads for people, right? And teaching people to fight. Obviously, I'm cool with that, right? Thank you very much, Practical Thumb. Thank you for becoming a member, man. Thank you so much, dude. But like, I would love to go in there and be a plant for a season where it's people who don't know about the show. I could even work to weed out the plants. Not the plants, but weed out people who already know about the show. You know, because me, I'm very perceptive when I want to be. Usually, I don't want to put in the effort to give a fuck about things, right? Usually, I don't want to. But when I do want to, I'm very, very analytical and I'm very, very good at sussing out someone's intentions and connecting dots and stuff like that. Other than that, I could give a shit. I'm not someone who's constantly fucking uh, having schizo thoughts running through their head because that takes too much fucking effort, man. There's a lot of people out there who they have these weird schizo thought processes, whether it's like how they think about other people and other things, or if it's how like they try and be how they try and move through a room and stuff like that. Thank you very much, Snurf G, for becoming a member as well. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Oh, and Zachary Verrett. Thank you guys. Oh, he gifted subs too. Oh, okay, cool, sick. Oh yeah. Thank you, Snurf G, for gifting the subs. Don't worry, it's coming. And another one. And another one. Life is Scotty, says Smart Moron. But yeah, like there's so much stuff that I could do on the show and for the show. And I do feel that I've been underutilized given the potential that I do have. And I've always known about that potential, and I don't blame them for not knowing about that potential because season 2 came around and I kind of dropped the ball, if I'm just being honest, right? In terms of me trying to play a character and stuff like that. But it was because of a couple of different things, right? That I wasn't as good as I probably could have been on season 2. Um, but Blood Games was a really good exercise for me. And in addition to that, I'm good at being able to keep up a ruse. So there's tons of things they could have me do if they wanted me to, besides just the boxing stuff, which I am also okay with. But it's like I said, we'll see. We'll see what happens for season 4, as well as season 5 or season 4.5 or whatever they have. I'm really fucking like I really this thing. In fact, you know what? I can take this thing out. I don't need it like that. I love the chaos of Fish Tank, but Jet needs a little more structure if he wants to pull off these double psyops. Yes. Yes. I agree. Mm-hmm. I love Jet. I love Ben. I love Sam. One thing they don't do very well is communicate. And that is one of the reasons why I didn't do as good as I probably could have for season 2. Is I have no clue what the hell is going on. I got hit up a month before asking if I wanted to be the sensei. I say yes. I was given a budget of, a few $1,000s, told to buy geese, and like basically try and put together a set. Like the way it was described to me was there was going to be a room in the season 2 house that was like the dojo, right? So I bought all the stuff that I bought, most of which did not get used. And one of the things that didn't get used was the punching bag that is now sitting down here, right? The punching bag that is in the yard. That I bought that with the budget that they gave me, right? Um, and I have no fucking clue what to expect. I kind of assumed that there would be like a dojo room, that there would be a room that had like um that sort of whatever it's called, that theme, right? And in addition to that, I didn't know we were going to be doing a ton of fighting that season. To be fair, I don't think anybody knew we were going to be doing a ton of fighting that season. So, I didn't buy a ton of boxing gloves, and the boxing gloves that I did buy, it's not even that I bought them, it's that fucking they came with that punching bag that I was talking about earlier, so they fucking sucked ass, you know? So I was very underprepared. I was very underprepared because I didn't even know what to do or how to do it, you know? And then there were plenty of times where I would show up and I'd expect them, oh, jeez. Um, Oh man. There were plenty of times I'd show up and I would expect them to have like some kind of instruction for me. There would be some piece where they're going to be like, "Oh yeah, here's what you should probably do today. Here is something that you could do. Oh, this happened today, so it'd be good if you did this." And they did that a few times. They did that a few times, but most of the time I was going in there completely blind because it takes me 45 minutes to an hour to get there, depending on how traffic is and what time of year it is. So that's 45 minutes to an hour where I have no clue what's even going on in the house because I'm not watching during the drive. I'm listening listening to music, you know. Can't pay attention to Fish Tank and drive. Fucking it's Massachusetts. You get slammed into. Um so like the bottom line of what I'm saying is like yeah, like it would be better if there was a little bit more planning, and not even planning, but communication would be the word. Communication, because it's not just about my shit, it's about other stuff too. Like I accidentally dissed Zip. I thought Zip was like they were coming up with a joke. Like, oh, this product sucks and that's why we're going to go ahead and use it. I had no clue Zip was Big Flame's thing. If I had known that, I wouldn't have dissed Zip. Cuz I walk up there and I see them drinking bubble water, and I'm like, yo, this is crazy. I'm having them do wall sits indefinitely. I'm having them do 2-minute planks. I'm having them do mad push-ups, sit-ups, like all this other stuff. They need real hydration here, you know? And I was like, I said something about real water, you know, like, oh no, like real water or something like that. If I had known what Zip was, I wouldn't have said that, you know? And like obviously it was a small thing. Nobody even noticed it, right? Nobody even noticed what I said, but when I noticed that, I was like, "Oh fuck. Oh, oops. Oops, whoopsies. I didn't realize that was Julian's product. Ah, I didn't realize this was his way of trying to hype people up for it. Oops, I accidentally just downed his product." Um Yeah, it's the communication thing that I think would make certain things better, because certain people do things and they don't realize that Jet and Ben and Sam were like planning something out, you know? And it is what it is. What they do very well, they do very well, and what they do very well is working with things on the fly. But every now and again something does occur where um a wrench gets thrown in, or there's some kind of variable they didn't anticipate, and that variable is only there because someone didn't expect it, you know. Someone didn't expect it. And no, it's not that someone didn't expect it, because obviously it's a variable, but somebody didn't communicate with somebody else, so now there's some piece that is going on that needs to be dealt with, you know, if that makes sense. Yo, what's going on, Shoe Nice? How you doing, bro? Happy holidays, man. Hope your Thanksgiving's good. Are you gonna be in the? Actually, no. Don't say anything here. Don't say anything here. Inbox me on Twitter. Oh, sick. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I'm glad to see you're gonna be down there. You know, when you're, excuse me, when you're down there, I'm not going to be in the tank. I'm not going to be in the tank this time. But when you're down there, if you get there early or after you leave, either one, if you want to link up, whether it's to do training shit or if you want to, or if you want to just like hang out, I'm totally down, bro. You know? Oh man, that's gonna be crazy. You know? Um, but yeah. Yeah, but bottom line, like Jet, Ben, and Sam do a really good job, and I have nothing but faith in them. You know, whether it was like some of the highs and lows of season two, which I still believe season two was a really good season. I don't care what anyone says, and I'm being vindicated now because people are comparing season two and season three, and whenever there's whenever there's downtime on season three, they're like, dude, season two was better. So, you know, I'm being a little vindicated here, but um you know, like there are things where if they have a plan, they should probably make sure all the variables are in on that plan, you know. I heard that Luke may have fucked up a plan that they were going for, and it's probably because it's probably because Luke just was not aware of what the plan was, you know. Um, so if he had been brought in on that, they would have been able to do the plan, and Luke could have done something to either A, push that plan along, or B, just make the plan better, you know. Oh man, yeah, I can't wait to see Shoe Nice in the tank. That's gonna be so fucking cool, man. You know, dude, I can't wait for a Shoe Nice Thanksgiving. I can't wait for a Shoe Nice Thanksgiving. That's gonna be fucking, dude. It just start pounding a whole fucking turkey, dude. Just start pounding a whole turkey. That'd be fucking great. Um, Jet said earlier today, it's on them for not communicating more with Luke. They literally didn't tell him anything. Yeah, yeah. And here's the thing, right? Given what they have to deal with, given everything they have to deal with, um, given everything they have to deal with, it's hard to communicate with everybody all the time. It's really really difficult to communicate every little piece of everything with everybody constantly, right? That gets extremely tiring, and having to communicate takes away from what you're trying to do in the moment, right? It's just a fact of the matter. And you know, it's just tough, man. It's just tough. So like I can understand why they might have a bit of an issue with that. I also just realized we're supposed to be playing a game right now. We're supposed to be playing a game. I'm gonna check something here though. I'm gonna check something here. I'm just curious, right? Somebody, Spitfire VA on Twitter sent me a link to what is potentially the original America's Army, and I think I might just fuck around a little bit. I might just fuck around a little bit. Download game client. Yes. I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna test this out here. Holy shit, dude. I need to delete some shit. I done goofed downloading some shit to my I done goofed downloading some shit to my whatever it's called, my thing. My computer. instead of downloading it to a folder, I downloaded it to the desktop. So now my desktop is just completely full of some fucking shit that I downloaded for a video. I did a video about Donald Trump. I did a video about Donald Trump that's going to be coming out Monday. If you are actually, for the people who just became YouTube members, you can check this video out now because it's early access for YouTube members. So if you want early access as well as exclusive content on my channel, feel free to check that out. All right, become a YouTube member. It's the $5 tier for the $5 tier is for exclusive content. The $1 tier is for early access. Okay, but anyway, with that said, yes. Oh, what the fuck? What? Huh? Uh. It wants me to log into something. I don't know what the hell that was. Oh, register. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. I'm like, which one do I want to do? Actually, you know what? I don't know if I want to do. I don't know if I want to do this right now. I don't know if I want to do this right now. Like, you know. I don't know. There's something about typing in my email to something that was made by the U.S. military, even if this is old. There's something about that. I'm just like, nah, I don't know if I want to do that right this second. Right this second. But what we will do is we'll go ahead and we'll play America's Army Proving Grounds, which is the new one, the newer one. Geez, 17 gigs. Holy fuck, that is surprisingly big. All right, so we're starting the download right now. Anyway. Communication in Blood Games was like 3, no basement, but it was a loose LARP, so no real consequences for breaking a plot, going tangential, or anything, as it could all be repaired on the fly. Well, you see, there were consequences for not communicating, and there were consequences for like so many people being involved, right? And I'm not saying less people should have been involved. I'm saying that, like, when you are not able to communicate as efficiently as you want to, and there's a ton of people that are involved, there's going to be those consequences, i.e., um you know I don't know if it wasn't communicated to them, or if it was communicated to them and they were just like, whatever. But in the arena, we had that thing for the arena. I think it was the like the actual Blood Games arena. I could be wrong about that. We were gonna have a wave attack, and they weren't supposed to have weapons for the first part or two of that attack, and they ended up finding weapons that we had stashed for the vampires only, and they took those weapons, and we were fucked the entire time. So there's that. Excuse me. Have you ever watched Baki the Grappler? It is free on YouTube. No, I have not watched Baki the Grappler. I have no clue what that is. This is how I listen to my shit. This is how I listen to my shit. Just waiting. I'm gonna get my last slice of pizza. Scott's gonna get drafted after this stream. Yep. I'm going to China, boys. So yeah, I guess Mizzy got kicked. That sucks for her. So like I said though, I don't feel really attached to any of these fish. So like any of them getting kicked is just kind of like whatever, you know. I remember feeling like loss anytime somebody got kicked or left for that matter for seasons 1 and 2, but for this one it's just like, you know. Okay. So I'm waiting to okay. It's running the install script, I guess. I downloaded it, but now I got to install it or something. I don't know. We're almost 2 hours into the stream and we're just now getting started on the actual game. You know, we can play this next week as well. I skipped last Monday. Maybe this coming Monday we'll play this again if it comes down to it. America's Army Proving Grounds. But yeah, I'm really excited for the video that's coming out. Because what the hell is going on here? Oh, okay. All right. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, bro. Alt tab, and then all right, we're good here. We're good here. This looks familiar. You know, we got the invisible soldier here. That we're off to a great start. We're off to a great start, but yeah. All right, there we go. Anyway, my soldier. Oh, you can only play online with this? Can you only play online? Boy, does this guy look like a fucking idiot. Weapons. All right, how do we make him look like me? How do we make him look like me? Up, there he is. There he is. There's our guy. There I am.
Got your 6. Let's go. I got you covered.
Target spotted.
Got eyes on HVT.
Got your 6. Move up.
I got you covered.
Enemy contact.
All patched up.
Reloading.
The first time I heard number 3, it sounded like Glenn Quagmire.
HVT spotted.
Contact my AO.
Got eyes on enemy.
I'm empty. Cover me.
Got your 6.
Enemy contact.
That's the one. That's the one. Gear, grunt, mags, Mozambique, Bandolero, grunt. Nah, we ain't doing Bandolero. That was stupid. Fuck it, I'll do mags. Camo, OCP, digital, Geo, Tiger, Vice. Fuck it, I'll just stick with OCP. Weapons. Ooh. Go to the Scar H. What the? Alright, fuck it, I'll do it. This feels like a, this feels like a, I have these on, so I can't really hear you. You're gonna have to, like, signal me. Dude, this guy still hasn't found his head. He's gonna be in a lot of trouble. Alright, let's go ahead and see. Zero of 12, If you wish to connect, you must first subscribe and download these maps. Okay, how do I do that? Oh. Does this game train you how to jacket in a tent with 30 other players? I'm pretty sure that's what they put it together for, is to ready you for that. Oh, geez. 4 of 35. We're just waiting. We're just waiting. I played this game before. It literally has commercials for the army and loading screens. Yeah, there's something about this that feels very even though the graphics are like on the dog shit end of the mid 2010s, mid to late 2010s, there's something about it that feels really 2005 or 2006. The music feels that way. Yeah, it's just weird, man, you know? This is weird. Excuse me. I sure hope this game stimulates the PTSD you get from running over an IED. Dude, I'm gonna get in my car, I'm gonna be afraid to drive, I'm gonna drive over a speed bump, I'm gonna be like, you know? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna check on some stuff while I'm fucking doing that. Oh, jeez, dude, this is fucking insane. Steam is downloading. It says I have 6 minutes of playtime. Let's see if... Alright, we're at 80 of 85. That's good. That's good. Alright. Let's see. Oh, I almost forgot. Silly me. I hope I can get this to work. I'm gonna be pissed off if I can't. You wish to connect, you must... Yes, I... Are you kidding me?
The Army has created an esports team and is actively looking for soldiers to wear the black and gold as competitive gamers. Whoa. Shortly after it was announced, more than 65.
What the hell? I got kicked? Why did I get kicked? Alright. See, I figured this would be like a there would be a story mode to this or something like that. I was hoping anyway. Let's go ahead. Alright. Dallas Inner only. Okay. Alright. Ah, fuck off. It's gonna do that shit again. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my. Alright, whatever, bro. You have Punk Buster installed, Scott? Nope. Apparently not. Apparently not. So this might be. Might have to restart. Sometimes Battle Eye doesn't launch. Oh my gosh, dude. All right. So if this doesn't work, I'm sorry, guys, but we're gonna have to, you know, it's again, it's technology can't just be easy. It's always got to be some stupid shit where somebody's like, oh, dude, you know what we'll do? We'll have it so you can have this fucking ridiculous shit that nobody asked for. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do, bro. So you gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh. Anyway.
It's not because I pity.
Fucking. I want to watch the Fish Tank season 2 episode 3-1, but you know, I gotta what do I gotta do? I gotta pull it up. I gotta pull it up so I don't forget. Come on, Scott, how are you gonna make it in the army if you can't even load up a game? I don't know. I mean, look, fucking, if I can't go army, I'll just go Marines. All right, I'm sure they'll help me out. I'm sure they'll help me out. Step one of the ASVAB is being able to launch this game. Army Men, Gary's mod, now this. Dude, I can't help myself, alright? I can't help myself. Excuse me. Oh, man. I have a dude fighting tomorrow. I'm pretty excited about that. It's going to be the first time that I... Oh. We're at 65. Oh, now 67 of 91. It's actually going kind of quick. I have a dude fighting tomorrow. It's going to be the first time that I have taken a head coaching role. I'm also going to be the main corner. You know, so I'm going to be the one who's, you know, I'm in the ring, in the dude's face, in between rounds, like, you got to hit him. You got to hit him, and then you got to hit him again. And then you got to hit him, and then don't get hit, and then hit him again, right? Fucking, I'm excited for that. I'm excited. I'm a little bit nervous, you know. I'm hoping he does well, obviously, right? And I do think he'll do well because he put in a lot of hard work, and he is, you know, I think he's ready. You know, I think he's ready. We originally wanted him to do a smoker, right? But there was no smokers around. This is literally the closest thing that we could have him do. Is the card that we're bringing him to. So, yeah. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for that. Alright. We're at 86 of 91. Oh, here we are. Oh, shit, what? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Restriction service communication? I don't know what the fuck that even is. Whatever, bro. I guess that's that. Yeah, I got kicked. I got kicked again, so I think we're just gonna say fuck it and we're gonna move on. Yeah, I apologize, guys. I apologize for that. I'll see if I can mess around with it, and I will I'll see if I can mess around with it, and we will you know, we'll do our thing. Hold on one sec. Oh, jeez. There's an Amber Alert that just went out a minute ago. The Massachusetts State Police is seeking assistance in locating 3 children who are identified as Aaliyah. Well, I won't dox them. Okay, yeah, it's one of those situations where a mother takes off with a child. A parent takes off with the child, and probably was going to get taken away by the state or something like that. That's crazy. All right. I said we were going to game. We'll go ahead and we'll game. Having a job be not cool. I'm so far behind on Fish Tank. Yeah, I'm actually far behind on Fish Tank because I'm not working right now. Next month, I'm probably going to be back to work, but like when I'm not working, I'm usually relaxed. And because of that, I don't feel a need to try and escape. Fish Tank while I'm at work was kind of an escape. I could do a little bit of work, 5-10 minutes, and then I could take 30 seconds to a minute, check in on what's going on Fish Tank, check Twitter real quick, do whatever, right? Then go back and do another few minutes of work. And it was nice. It was nice. But like literally because I don't feel like I want to get away from somewhere right now, because I'm just chilling, taking my time, doing my thing. And I'm doing things that I enjoy right now. I'm not like as dialed into Fish Tank as I was the last 2 seasons, In addition to that, like I said, there's kind of it's the the fish are just not that captivating to me. I don't want to tune in and see like what's going down with Mizzy. I know she just left, but like I don't care about Mizzy. If I'm just being honest with you, I just don't give a fuck about Mizzy in that way, or Binks, or Peyton, or Symbol, or anybody like that, And like at the end of the season, I'm probably gonna do a video, just talking about how I felt about season 3, right? Just discussing what I liked and disliked about season 3, because almost every season that I've done, I did a video where I was debriefing off of it. I talked a little bit about how I felt about the season, my role in it, some of the cool stuff, certain behind the scenes stuff that was tasteful to speak about. And obviously I can't do that one this time because I'm not going to be on the show. And even if I was on the show at this point, which I'm not going to be, but even if I was, it wouldn't be enough for me to feel like I could debrief, you know, unless it was like, Scott, we're bringing you in as freeloader, you know, that's like, you know, but that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen, you know. But yeah, somebody asked why I'm not in work, because fucking I fucked my shoulder up, and it's not just my shoulder. It really stems from my neck. My neck, and I get migraines a ton. Like, I got a migraine just before this, and luckily the headache isn't really there right now, but I got a fucking migraine. I was blind in one eye for about a half hour. So that really fucking sucks, you know. But like, the neck issue ended up becoming a shoulder and an upper back issue, which ended up spreading down my arm, becoming an arm and a hand issue. And when it got to the hand, I was just like, dude, I can't work like this. How the fuck am I gonna do anything, bro? I gotta get out of here, dude. And you know, it's not even that I said I gotta get out of here. It's, you know, what am I playing as? What am I playing as? Oh, Vietnamese. That's not too bad. I'm not a huge fan of the Viets, but you know, they're not the worst. They're not the worst Civ you could get in AoE 2. What was I saying? Oh yeah, like I knew at that point, like, all right, I gotta tell somebody about this, dude. I gotta tell somebody about this, man. Yeesh. Where is the there's one. Ever heard of sleep paralysis, Scott? Yep, I have. Ben says, I fell for the Nick Carr salesman psyop. Now I'm busy as fuck trying to buy and sell trying to sell overpriced ship boxes. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, you can make a lot of money in sales, but it's really dependent on the kind of personality that you have. Nick has a personality that makes it really good for him to be in a sales position. Me, I don't have a personality that makes it good for me to be in a sales position, and that's why I'm not like a salesman. What's that? Huh? Oh, okay. All right. I was gonna say, like, I'm just not cut out for that kind of thing, and I know that because I don't have the personality for it. I'm someone who, I don't like to bother people. You know, I hate having to bother people about things. I feel like such a fucking idiot at best. At best, I feel like a complete idiot, you know? Oh, wrong one. There we go. Anyway, at best, I feel like a fucking idiot when I have to bother somebody about something, especially when I know that I'm making them a sell where I'm getting the better part of the deal, you know, which is that's your job as a car salesman, is to get the better part of a deal. You know, your boss doesn't just want you to okay. Your boss doesn't just want you to sell cars. He wants you to sell cars and get a good deal for you and him, you know? I'm the kind of guy who like the way Shane Gillis talks about when he had a sales job for a bathroom remodeling company, is the way that I am about sales stuff, or just feeling like I'm having to bother somebody for something, right? Bang bang. There we go. Yeah. Like I think he told. I've heard him tell the story on his podcast a couple of times. I think I just kept saying I kept seeing the same clip of him talking about it. He'd go to people's houses and he'd show them like what they could do to the bathroom. Like, oh hey, yeah, if you go with us, we can make your bathroom look like this. And he'd be like, the people would be like, oh wow, that does look really good. How much does that cost? And he'd be like, $30,000. And he would immediately feel shame. He would immediately feel shame. He'd be like, yeah, it's kind of a lot. I think I'll just go. That's me. That's me, you know? I've had sales jobs. I didn't do terrible at them, but I didn't do as good as someone like Nick Rochefort could. So if you have that personality where you could do well in that environment, then good for you, Ben, you know, because you can make a lot more money than the average person can working a day job, you know? I know every job sucks. Every job sucks, you know? But it is what it is. It is what it is, you know? Shane seems like a super good person. Yeah, I'd like to believe he's chill. You know, I haven't met him, though. Maybe someday I will. But as of right now, I have not. Alright. Yes, so... Plug it. 1, 2, 3. Bang, bang, bang. Bang. Alright. Scott, do you own your house? Nah, I don't. I'm looking into buying houses or condos or something now, you know? Probably wait until next year to do it. Ah, of course. It's alright, I'm still a little bit ahead of the guy. Scott, just buy a $150,000 townhouse in a small town in Canada like me. Oh, yeah. Fuck him. I wish, bro. I fucking wish. Oh. Alright. Oh, fuck. Pretty sure she lived in Banff. Banff is such a weird name. Too many feds. Too many feds, oh yeah. Alright. I'm watching this movie. It's a pretty cozy movie. It's called Bruce Lee, My Brother. And I discovered it in like 2017. It's really from like 2010 or something like that. But it's a cozy movie. It's a Chinese movie. And I would highly recommend it. It's on Prime Video, I believe, right now. And it's just a, I don't know. It reminds me of 2017. I guess, you know, just sitting there in my rooming house, like cozy, watching on my fucking laptop. You know, it's a nice movie. It's a nice movie. And yeah, that's what I was gonna say to Ben. Like, houses are expensive as fuck right now. I don't believe those are $150,000 in whatever town in Canada you're in. You know. Maybe when you bought it, they were going for 150K, but I don't know if I believe the whole fucking, you know, I don't know if I believe that other shit, you know. All right. There we go. And I'll say fucking hit that. Then I need gold next. It's 150K right now in small town Alberta. I don't know. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. You know? At this point, why not? Oh shit, I need to go all the way over there. I ain't gonna try and castle drop again. That's how I dropped the last game a couple of nights ago. Oh, shit. Alright. From there, I'll go ahead and I'll build one of these bad players. Oh, nope, nope. You go there first. You morons. You morans. Come on. No, I already did that one. Jeez, taking these guys forever to build that shit. I just want the castle for protection, too. Like, I'm not a big fan of these rattan archers, you know? Alright, you know what? Actually, I need to go here. Here, and then there. Alright, got more of those. I will create a couple of them, though. Actually, no. What am I doing? See, the problem with the archers is they aren't very good at killing, they aren't very good at killing villagers, you know? So, I need something that's going to be good at killing villagers. And I forget if these guys get, elephants. I think they might actually get elephants. If they do, then I should have set that up. Okay, well, in that case. This fucking asshole. Oh, hey, fight with units? Nah, I'm gonna fight with fucking buildings. That's the way I like to do things, because I'm a bitch. See what I'm talking about? They're not very good at taking out villagers. Ah, yes. That's exactly what I need. I can finish. I'm not sure if I can finish it right this second, but I damn well pretty close could. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, because I took over one of those ones. Alright, so let's see what the hell this is, huh? Alright, man. Good one, you fucking dummy. How many? Oh, yeah. The fuck? I'm gonna send them all the way around. I'm gonna blast through here, and these guys are slow and lumbering, but at the very least, when they do get to where they're supposed to be going, they will blast the hell out of whoever and wherever they happen to be. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna hit these, and then bang, bang. Oh, fuck. That's the worst. That is the fucking worst when you run into their immobile fucking scout. So there's a potential if he sees the mini-map. You see he saw him. Alright, well, we gotta get going then. We gotta get going then. Oh, you guys kidding me? Alright, blast him. Oh, no, you guys should be following them. You big dummies. Perfect. Chances are he's not going to have another one just chilling in there. Oh, come on. Tell me I'm going to get him. I got him. He's Chinese, so he's got the fucking Chuko Nu, but that's not really going to do what he wants it to. At least not right this second. Oh. He's probably going to get this guy. No? No, he running. 100 miles and running. Alright. Perfecto. rude. You see, he's got pikemen, so that's not good for me. But I think with me going to imp, he's not going to be able to do too much, you know. No bueno. Yeah, that's not very good. It's all right though. You see, yeah, it's pikeman.
Dân nữ xin trở lại. Dân phu, dân phu, dân phu. Điện hạ có gì sao bảo? Dân phu, dân phu, dân phu.
Alright. Come on. Oh, he's not doing too bad. And it's because of those pikemen that he's got. It's because of those pikemen. That's really what I'm nervous about. What I'd like to do is try my best to get as many of these bad boys as I can, get them out there, and then, you know, blast the fuck out of that thing, and then plant a castle right here so that I can blow those things down. But the thing is, it might be a little bit weird with these two things here. We'll see, though. We'll see. Yep. You see, he's got, yeah, that thing has, he's hitting my fucking, castle with it. Oh. Alright, as long as I get enough of these things, I'm like, A-okay. There's gonna be nothing you can do. Go ahead and I'll just fucking... Might as well. Then I'll see what I can do to get these guys out there. Yeah, you know what? I need to protect these guys. I only have 4 of them going out, so it is kind of risky, I feel like, but I should be able to do just fine. Let's bring them over here. Guess I might as well try to utilize these guys to some degree. Oh, yeah. Yep, I'm good. And in fact, you know what? Just add insult to injury, but as it says, I need a few more of these.
Bái kiến điện hạ. Lao dịch.
Xin phụng mệnh. Có tiểu nhân làm ngay.
That thing's gonna be down in no time. Damn. Literally. Oh, I thought I heard, oh, somebody's coming. Oh, get him. Go and get him. What are you doing? Thought I heard somebody trying to talk to me. It's somebody outside of my room. Alright, there we go.
Điện hạ có gì sai bảo công?
Oh, yeah, shit. Forgot about that. I might be in range just from there. Yeah, fortified wall, of course. Bastard. Oh, man. That right there makes me nervous. That's alright, though. I think I'll be good. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. And there we go. Damn, this thing is... Oh, here we go. I love how these dudes yell. Oh, interesting. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, okay. Yeah, it'll be alright, though. I have them locked down here, but I need reinforcements, that is for sure. I'll go ahead and I'll waste some gold on that. You know what I'll do? I won't even wait. I won't even wait. Except for you guys. That's nerve-wracking. That is nerve-wracking. Having these two out here is a little bit nerve-wracking to me. You know, they could decide to be smart and go out there and try and get them, and these two are basically, they're just gone. There ain't nothing I can even do. Which, yep, you see? Like I said, he might be smart. But I'm gonna get him, so it doesn't even matter. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, cool. So, that wasn't a bad stream. I thought it was going to be much worse than it was because I was absolutely, like, fucked up, you know? But I kind of got it together. I apologize. I apologize with, for not being able to actually play America's Army. I'm going to see if I can work out the kinks with that, and if not, then unfortunately, this is just, you know, there isn't going to be much I can do. I have a guy who's fighting tomorrow night. You know, wish him luck. You know, I'm really excited, and I think he's going to do really good. I'll obviously report back to you guys with what happens, and you know, we will if the footage is worth analyzing, we will analyze it because he already gave me permission to take a look at the footage on my channel. So, you know, we'll do that. We'll do that. It's the guy that I was sparring with. I did a sparring video a few weeks ago, maybe even a month and a half or so ago. And you know, I'm excited. I'm excited, and I hope you guys are too. I'll catch you guys later. Thank you very much. Peace out.